the millionaire in the making. I mean, I watch your TikToks. You don't really talk about how many hours a day you work. You didn't talk about how many hours a day you worked on average when you first got started. And that work day, if you're going to hit a millionaire by the point that you want to hit it, you're not working an 8-hour work day. You're not working a 9 to 5. You're not doing Monday to Friday. You're not doing federal holidays where you're off. You're working your ass off. And I think it's really important to talk about that.
That's why he's here right now, because he's like the spitting image version of myself when I was 21. And that's why I pretty much brought him around you guys, because he's doing exactly what I was doing, but with social media that I was doing in real estate.
Well, and I know you're probably, how many hours a day do you work on average?
More than 8 hours.
Prime example, sure. I started yesterday at about 8 a.m., okay? And we didn't finish recording until about 2 a.m. yesterday, so we put in, that's a 16-plus hour day.
Yeah.
When I clocked out at 2 a.m., he still did another hour's worth of video.
Well, and you're doing the editing, you're putting everything together.
No, he did a whole nother company, a whole nother side. This is a whole nother side company that he has. Okay, let's put it this way. He's got his millionaire in the making.
The Vesper Studios?
So he's got his millionaire in the making. He's got his day job that you sometimes work. What other, your marketing business, God, I can't even keep up. You're kind of like me. You got so many different things going on. He didn't have that much actual extra time. So at 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning, he works on his final company. And that's exactly what I was doing when I was 21, where it was like, okay, I just banged out 8 hours of cold calls. Now I'm going to go do 2 or 3 listing appointments. After that, I'm going to go to the gym. After that, I'm going to go socialize with one of my friends. After that, when it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I got to get up at 6, I'm going to do 2 or 3 hours worth of paperwork that I neglected throughout the whole day, where it was like, okay, dope, I got 3 hours of sleep last night, 4 hours of sleep. Screw it. One day I'm not going to have to do this.
Well, and I know I had a conversation with someone the other day where they were kind of picking on you, and they're like, why are you even friends with him? And I was like, so Justin and I have been friends, for anyone that doesn't know, for about 8 or 9 years now. And when you were first starting in real estate, I was getting started in insurance. When he was making those cold calls, when he would get those listings, one of the first things he would do would say, hey, I have my girl who's insurance. Give her a call. She can get your insurance premiums down. And then that's going to help make your listing look even better. So he wasn't just doing the work for himself, but he's always consistently been trying to refer people out and trying to help his friends come up as well. But I think in the age where you are right now, one of the biggest pieces of advice that I give to people that are working really hard is to be very, very careful of the partners that you pick. Because if you get the wrong female, she can completely derail you. She can add a lot of stress. She can add a lot of anxiety to your life. You're not going to be able to work as efficiently when you've got this other shit going on in the back of your head. And guys, I mean, y'all don't multitask quite the same state that we do, because I can be pissed off and upset about stuff in the background, but I can still be working. It's so much harder for you guys to do that. So I think for men who are in their early 20s, it's so critical for you to pick someone.
I feel like it's riskier for you guys too, because you do have to go for those younger girls, where we are more selective, which are young, they're older
let
men.
me back this up and just reinforce everything she just said, because she gave me that exact same advice 3 years ago when I went to go wife up a high-risk activity female who almost burned my entire empire down. And after 3 years, she's still a problem after being broken up with for a year. So me ignoring her advice right then and there cost me almost 3 years of growth and development. I still was grinding, but I was like, I had nothing but resistance pulling me back, because I had a female actively trying to destroy my social life, actively trying to destroy my mental health, actively trying to destroy my finances. Every aspect of my life, this girl said, I'm going to hurt you.
Versus if at that age, you would have picked a girl who had the same vision as you did, who said, okay, I'm going to help cook meals. I'm going to do grocery shopping. I'm going to do everything around the day that takes away from what you have to do.
I'd be probably worth an extra 500 grand, million right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Easily.